Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please ignore the background noise. As soon as I turned on my camera, someone started, I don't know, can you hear it? They started cutting something, or I don't know, cutting their grass or cutting their trees. It sounds like they're cutting down a tree. So anyway, let's get right into the tutorial and how to make your eyes look bigger. You can probably tell that my eyes are not that big, well, compared to my nose anyway, so I usually have to even out the sizing of my eyes so my nose doesn't look as big on my face, because I want to draw more attention to my eyes and not to my big fat nose. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the number one thing we are going to do before we start anything is we are going to conceal our eyelids. So I'm going to take my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. This will also work as obviously a primer for my eyeshadows, but it is really good to, let's say, conceal, put foundation, concealer or whatever on your eyelids. This will cover the veins, the redness and all that. It will brighten the area. So I'm going to start off with my paint pot and just apply this all over the lid. If you also want to look more awake, I would suggest, you know, putting concealer under your eyes and whatnot. That will also help with the whole making your eyes look bigger, more awake, larger, rounder, depending what you're going for. So I'm going to show you how to make them, I guess, more rounder today, because I do have quite squinty eyes sometimes, and today it seems like my eyes were actually quite puffy. My eyelids, especially this eye right here. So I guess it will be kind of a good example to do the video today on how to make it look less puffy and more awake. And also don't forget to conceal or cover up just right in here, just because that area, if you do not cover it up and it's quite dark, it can make you look quite tired as well. So that will help in opening up the eye and making it look brighter. Okay, so the first thing I am doing after I've primed my eyelids is just taking a face powder, and I'm just going to be popping this all over the lid. This will set that paint pot and make any shadows we put on later blend out a lot easier. So I'm just, you know, setting up my blank canvas. So I have seen a few of these tutorials on how to make your eyes look bigger, and a lot of people are defining the crease, which is fine, but they're using colors like shimmery colors and like red colors and whatnot. You can use all of that, that's fine, but today I'm going to show you the most effective way to make your eyes look bigger. And just like when you contour your face or you contour your nose, you want to use like a cool tone color. You can use a warm tone, that will work fine, but I'm trying to show you the most effective way that's going to really look like you've got bigger eyes. So I'm going to be taking this color right here, and this is what I use to contour my nose as well. And I'm going to be running this through the crease, and I'm going to be focusing this right here and bringing it up the most here, because I want my eye to look more circular, more round. So I will show you when I'm doing it. It'll be a little bit easier to explain. Okay, so just dipping my brush into that shadow right there. So I'm just going to be blending it right through the crease like normal. So I want to focus this more in the middle. This will depend all on your eye shape as well, so you're just going to have to take it as it comes. So obviously I want my eye to look more bigger and round, so I'm going to create a shadow right above where I want it to look like it's round, yeah. And like, you can blend it out to here, but don't blend it as high unless you want to give yourself that like effect, like that wing effect. Just a little tip while I am blending out my eyeshadow, make sure you are using a matte shadow. This absorbs the light. This is good for contouring, just like when you contour your cheeks or your nose, you use a matte shadow. If you use a shimmery shadow, it will reflect the light and it will probably show the natural shape of your eye. If that makes any sense at all. Just like when people overdraw their lips, if they use a matte lipstick, it will be much more effective, but if they are using like a glossy kind of lipstick, you are going to actually see the natural part where their lip ends, so it's not as effective. So I hope that makes sense. Matte shadows are better. You can still use shimmery ones, it's total preference, but matte shadows will work better for this technique. Yeah. So you can see I do have some dimension to the eye, and it looks like my crease is going further back than this one because it's just like a blank white space. Okay, so that is both of my eyes done with me just putting a bit of that grey shadow in the crease. So I've just created like that half moon shape just because I want that to, I don't know, shape my eyes. And now we're going to move on to the bottom lash line, and we're going to put exactly the same shadow right there. This will create a shadow, and again it will help the eye look rounder. A lot of people are scared to put eyeshadow on the lower lash line, but don't be scared, just try it and see if you like it, and then you can judge it from there. So I'm just taking this little flat shader brush, and I'm taking exactly the same color, and I might take a little bit of that light grey just to blend it out a little bit as well. So I'm starting from the middle of my eyelid. And I'm just bringing it to there, but don't bring it in that inner corner. We want to leave that bare. So just put it right there, and you're almost kind of joining it to the outer corner, but you're not. Okay, so after I have sculpted my eye shape out, it really depends on your eye shape for this next step. You can apply eyeliner if you want, but if you have very severely hooded eyes where you look up and literally you can just see black on your eyelid, I would suggest, if you really want eyeliner, to put it in your tight line just so it does darken up that lash line and define it without it closing up your lid. Same with false lashes. This will depend on your eye shape because certain lashes can close up the lid, make it look like it's just literally lashes coming out from the hood of your eye. So it really depends there. You'll have to play around with that. With mine, I don't really want to put eyeliner on, but I think I might put a little bit on. So if your eyes are closely set together, mine aren't, but if they were, you wouldn't want to bring your eyeliner too far in here because it's going to make them look even closer together. So you'd probably want to start your eyeliner out from maybe the middle and then maybe flick it out so it almost looks like they're further apart instead of being so close together. So with my eye shape, I think I might put a little bit in here because I think I'm going to stick some falsies on just so that band blends all the way through. But eyeliner is never a big issue for me. If I wanted to make my eyes look more round again, I'd probably just focus some right in the middle, keep it very thin there and thin to the outer corner. But then if I wanted to make them winged out and make my eyes look more, I don't know, going up like that, I would create a wing and then I'd put lashes on that were longer at the ends so it would extend the length of my eye and make it look more cat-like, if that makes any sense at all. So I have decided I will use a bit of liquid liner because I can't help myself. So I'm just using the Face of Australia black liquid liner. So this is optional. If you wear liquid liner, you do. If you don't, doesn't really matter. It does not change the step of this really. And same with false lashes. If you don't wear them, don't wear them and you will be fine. So I'm going to focus this right in the middle just to create that round shape. And if you don't want this to be as harsh, I would recommend using the grey eyeshadow again, or a brown eyeshadow or a black eyeshadow if you want it to be a little bit softer than a liquid liner. So I think that is all I'm going to do. This will help my lashes blend in, just because I'm not a very good lash putter-oner. So I almost forgot a very important step, which is white or cream eyeliner. I prefer cream eyeliner just because it looks more natural, and white eyeliner can look very unnatural. So I'm going to use a cream eyeliner today. This is from Rimmel and it's the Scandaleyes eyeliner in the colour, what are you? Nude. 005 Nude, that's the colour. So I'm just going to apply this in the waterline, and these ones are very creamy and they last very long. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with mascara, and I'm going to curl my lashes first because that's very important when you're trying to make your eyes look bigger. So now I'm going to apply some false lashes. I'm just using these ones here. I will list the seller down below because I got these from eBay and I know everyone's going to ask. So I'll put them down below so you can click maybe right here on a link and it'll take you straight to these eyelashes. So I'm just going to pop these on and then I'll show you what my eyes look like after I put them on. Okay, so I've just put the lashes on and it's made a big difference. It's made my eyes look even bigger. I actually really like these lashes. It was like $2 for like a pack of 10 pairs. So I'm definitely recommending these lashes. They're ridiculously easy to put on because the band is so thin. Okay guys, so that was the end of the tutorial. It's stinking hot in this room, so I can't wait to get out and turn that fan on. But I hope you all enjoyed it and it helped you in some way. All my social networks will be linked below and at the end of the video. So my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, so you can go follow me on there. So with all that said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!